from
13,
Ronnie.
time to break.
Ronnie wants to get the job done here as well. He doesn't want that to go into an interval and just sit in the dressing room for 15 minutes. Let's get this done out of here. Of course, we'll have the trophy presentation, the checks, everything like that. We know that, but he wants the job done here and now in this frame.
Yes, and it bears repeating that 3 years ago, UK Championship final, O'Sullivan led 9-4. Trump then got on a tremendous roll and levelled the match at 9-all before O'Sullivan got over the line.
That's clever. A double kiss to send the white back down the table. You've got to make sure you hit that fullish. He caught the red on the way back. It wasn't bad, but the trouble, if you don't get it fullish, they go sideways. But it's effective if you can hit it well. Well, that's unlucky to leave the red there, because he played it very well with the check side, but it's come through the gap. Wasn't clean. That's why he's lost the cue ball. He's just got the red on the thin side. Still has the yellow. There is a red in the... Well, there's one just behind the pink spot. I'm not sure about that, but there's one in the middle of the pack as well. Just one frame at a time for Judd.
Tremendous pot. It's do or die now for Trump. No question he's going to go for it if he has a chance.
4.
Well, if it was an ours, I think he played on the... People are saying he's not on the black, but he has the pink. Too hard. End of break. Pink having to go behind its own spot. Pretty good.
He's still giving it everything, Trump. It's a nigh on hopeless situation, but he's going to battle and battle and hope for a minor miracle.
Yeah, let's not forget that Judd was 7-0 behind.
The 17th meeting between this pair, remember, 8 wins each. Tremendous rivalry. One of the most attractive head-to-heads you could wish for.
What about that one with John and Ronnie yesterday? 60 matches, and 3 draws. It was 56 normal matches and 3 draws. In fact, yesterday's match was their 57th. We'll get there in the end. A chance here. A chance to pot this red and hopefully go around the back of the black. Struck it beautifully.
1.
Nicely done. The red behind the black, spot on the cushion is a problem. That's why he's looking at the blue here.
Blue ball.
There was a red available, 2 reds available to the left corner. Gone for the middle. Oh, hang on. He's overcut it, has he? Has he overcut it? Oh.
Well, goodness knows how that dropped, but it did.
Well, that would have been halfway on your normal club table.
It's amazing how much this table has sped up from the first session of the final. Earlier on today, it seemed pretty sluggish. Now, it's like a pane of glass.
Yeah, I just wonder, I don't know, have they had a refit overnight, put a new cloth on, possibly? Changed the set of balls. Totally different to yesterday.
Chatram 6.
Well, that's made a difference because that red has come across and blocked the black into the left corner. So Ronnie might have taken on the red to get on the black, but he might not do that now. Might be looking to come off the pack here, back for the blue. Well, he missed the pack altogether, but he's on the blue. Struck that well.
He's so ambidextrous, O'Sullivan, that he doesn't use the rest all that often. Doesn't need to, but when he does, he's very proficient with it.
Just got to be careful here to avoid the bulk colours in pot and the blue. Well, that was always the danger.
Six. Ronnie O'Sullivan 6.
Nearly fluked it. Didn't want to do that. There's room for Ronnie to get the cue ball through that gap down for the blue, one of the bulk colours. Well, he doesn't need a second invitation with those. I think the black will go. definitely to the left corner, possibly to the right. So, but there's certainly the blue available anyway to put a few points on the board. Just wonder whether he might run into them here off this green. Got to be careful if he's playing with a little bit of pace. Looks good. Oh, hang on. Is that cue ball stuck?
4.
Well, I think that's on. Yes, that is on. Got to do something with the cue ball though to get on the colour. And he's done that. Played it really well.
5.
He is cueing well, Phil, isn't he? I mean, you know, if he captures this one today, he goes to Ireland, you know, is the man in form.
Yeah, for my money, cueing as well as he's done for a couple of seasons, O'Sullivan. Even better than he was
7.
when he won his record 7th Masters title at the start of this year. Celebrates his 42nd birthday, remember, next month.
8.
It is the longevity of O'Sullivan at the very top, which is one of the more remarkable facets of his extraordinary career.
Yeah, well, he's probably the fittest guy on the circuit as well. Although he doesn't do a lot of running these days because he cracked his ankle again, didn't he, a couple of months back?
Yes, Trainergate.
Is that what it was? That's what they called it?
13.
Or have you just thought of that?
14.
Well, there was a little bit of controversy when he had to wear trainers at the English Open and then was told they were the wrong colour. In the end, all was well.
19. 20.
Well, it's what we call, it's got this cue ball on the string. Mine used to be on a rope.
25.
But it's nice when these tables are this fast because you can just stroke the balls around the table.
26.
Starting to hit that one slightly, but he's okay. Again, we'll have to negotiate the book colours. Done that. Slow down. Ooh, slow down.
31.
Well, he's hardly hit that. And just look where the white's finished. That's one of Joe's, wasn't it? Was that Billy Whiz with a bit of fizz on?
Yeah, this is a very thin cut. And he's overcut it, overcompensated.
Well, I mean, I can't believe where the white's finished from the blue. Incredible.
So, that didn't prove to be the killing thrust. 21 the lead for O'Sullivan, but still 67 on the table.
The pressure's still on for Judd, though. He's had a quick look at the black here. Well, he thought about taking that red on, go on the black, but he would be leaving everything. That's why he's waiting. That was a, well, right choice, really, at this stage. It's pretty good. Well, that was a big shot. Committed himself.
One.
And he might land nicely on the pink. He's definitely on the blue. That was a good pot, that. Fully committed.
And this is a pretty good chance to steal.
Mm.
And extend this match into a final interval.
needs to slow down or get a nice cannon. Actually, it looks good. Ooh,
6.
very nice.
Seven.
Play a little cannon here between the two reds. That's unlucky. That really is unlucky. Anything but that.
Well, he couldn't have hit it any better, could he?
Yeah.
12.
It was very unfortunate.
Yeah, he just wanted to sort of hit the right-hand one about quarter ball. That would have been perfect, and have thrown the cue ball into the black. Well, as you say, Phil, I mean, if he sets it up again, he'll probably get 8 out of 10. Ronnie just needing one more chance, though, to claim this Shanghai Masters title. And that's not overly clever. He's been a little bit fortunate there to leave it above the yellow.
Very fortunate. He knew as soon as he hit that he hadn't hit it well.
Yeah, he was a bit anxious as the cue ball went down the table.
And that was the difference between O'Sullivan going for a red and playing safe.
It's a pretty good safety, though. Judd has to be careful here. 9 points behind. They're all open. And we saw that what Ronnie did in the last frame. That looks pretty good, though, to me. And just look at the touch, the pace there. It's amazing how they do it time and time again, Phil, isn't it? They get this. I mean, it's a wonderful touch on these fast tables. It really is. Again, it's an art. It's a skill. This red goes, though. Ooh. Where's it going to finish? Well, you can't cut that back in.
O'Sullivan's turn to get a bit lucky. Could easily have left the red, and the chance for Trump to clear up.
Yes, Ronnie able to use the pink and black as a stopper there, the red.
Just a reminder, by the way, that tickets for the Northern Ireland Open are available via the worldsnooker.com website. There's still a few up for grabs, so get booking. Starts on Monday, of course, in Belfast. It's a bit pacey.
Needs some cover. Looks pretty good to me.
Certainly open things up again.
Don't know whether Judd can get through to the middle one though, Phil, past the black. Let's have a look. Ooh, might be able to. It's tight. Here we go then.
One.
What can you say?
Well, his long game since the resumption has been outstanding.
Well, I mean, absolutely brilliant, knowing who's leaving the other red.
I mean, I suppose you could say the pressure's off Trump now, because it's a seemingly hopeless task with 6 down and 7 to play, but even so, terrific pot. And it's given him a great chance to extend this match that little bit further.
8.
Well, how well did he cue those two?
Nine.
Scores level then, 35 remaining. Final red's going to need a bit of potting.
Has a slight angle on the blue though to come over for the red. Well, he might have to wait for that victory, and of course let's not forget that we're into an interval after this one. I don't know why he's played it that way. Why did he play the cannon? Just stun over for the red. It was possible.
Well, it was odd because he seemed to be
14.
sizing up the spot where he wanted to leave the cue ball off the blue. In the event, he decided to try and move it.
Well, I think the cloth was very reactive there, and he's just got too much backspin. But it does mean he's given Ronnie another chance. We thought this frame was going to be over
14.
and going into that interval. But
Still up for grabs.
this looks pretty good. It's a big target actually off the left-hand cushion. You never know, you know. They could finish up potting this and clearing. Oh, or that. And he might have got one back. Well, what can you say, Phil?
You won't be asking to take that one again.
Well, Judd was fully entitled to possibly be on the red here. Something left from Ronnie, but oh, now then.
Well, he was miles away with that one.
Could this be a free ball?
And miss.
It might be a free ball, which is a disaster. It's a free ball, and he can take the blue as the red. Well,
he missed getting out of the snooker by a long way there, Trump. Got the angle all wrong.
Blue ball.
Well, will it cost him the frame and the match? Ronnie's already nominated the blue.
Yes, and the pressure is lessened by the fact that he's not going to be leaving anything on if he misses the blue.
It's just clearing the way for the blue here. Bit of housekeeping. Keep the concentration together. A chance to win the match. I think he's on the yellow as well. He's got a slight angle coming behind this red. Well, that... I mean, OK, Ronnie was lucky to get the snooker back, Phil, but that was a bad misjudgment from Judd, wasn't it? Like he said, he was a mile away. Anything but straight here, which it is. Oh, now then. Ronnie leads by 2. This could be the end for Judd Trump.
This is the shot. If he gets this right,
4.
it's going to be curtains, I think. Well, Well, what a performance Ronnie O'Sullivan has put on here in China. The big disappointment of losing the Champion of Champions final to Sean Murphy. He got on the plane.
9.
And he has produced some wonderful stuff all week, and he's done it again when it's really mattered.
Did a lot of damage in the opening session, of course, but the last frame when he cleared with the black was well, that was a big blow for Judd.
在场观众保持安静。
Peggy just asking the audience just to be quiet for these last now 3 colours.
16.
He only needs this one. This for the title.
21.
Is he on the pink? You bet he is. Two snookers required for Trump. He won't get the chance to play for them. That's what it means to him. That's ranking title number 30 for Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan. What a display. What a roar from the crowd. He loves Shanghai. He loves to entertain, and he's done it in style once again, beating one of the best players in the world who's been in terrific form by the proverbial country mile. 10 frames to 3, £150,000. But much more important to this man, closing in on his 42nd birthday, he is the Shanghai Masters champion for 2017. Well played, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
But a wonderful victory by Ronnie O'Sullivan. Did a lot of the damage in the first session, of course, but he's played well all week.
And he's now up to 4 in the world. He's displaced John Higgins. And of course, he's moved ahead of his great rival Higgins with 30 ranking titles to Higgins' 29. 6 behind Stephen Hendry, and given the way he's playing and his appetite for the game, you would not put it past him still eclipsing that record of the great Scot.
Do you know, I think he'll fancy the job now. I really do.
And now we are going to present the trophy and the prize money check to the highest break player, and who is
单杆最高分奖是由 Ronnie O'Sullivan 在对阵 Gary Wilson 的比赛当中打出的单杆144分的高分。接下来有请
Ronnie's bank manager will certainly be a happy man this week. $153,000 for 6 days' work, not bad.
有请世界职业比利和斯诺
Yes,
克
a
协会
highest
主
break
席
of
胡泽正先生
144 this week.
为奥沙利文来颁发奖金支票和奖杯。
Please welcome Mr. Jason Ferguson to present the highest break bonus
WPBSA
check
Chairman
and
Jason
trophy.
Ferguson awarding Ronnie the check, and yet another trophy. I wonder where he keeps them all.
Okay, the photo time, please.
He's
Gentlemen,
extended the
look at
cabinet.
camera.
Cheeky.
Well, I knew they got on very well, but I didn't know it was that well.
好的，谢谢二位。
Let's look at this
Okay,
crowd.
thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you, gentlemen.
A very,
Please,
very
take
popular
seat.
winner.
好了，接下来我们将为大家颁出的是
Takes 2 players to make a final. You always got to think about the other players well, Phil, haven't you? I mean, Judd's played well this week.
And now please
He's
welcome
played
the
outstandingly
winner
well.
of
Remember,
the
4
2017
whitewash
Snooker
victories
Shanghai
on his
Masters.
way to the final.
我们用
And
最热烈的
he
掌
never
声
let his head
来
drop,
欢
even at
迎
7-0 down
Judd.
when he was facing the humiliation of a whitewash. He then produced a century break, managed to win the last of the opening session as well. And even in that final frame, he was giving it everything to try and prolong this match.
Yeah, just totally outplayed today. And, you know, who knows what might happen next week? It might be Judd lifting the
有
trophy.
请上海市体育总局副局长罗文化先生为亚军颁发亚军奖牌。
Now please welcome Mr. Luo Wenhua to present the run-up plate.
Trump obviously disappointed, but he's playing some terrific stuff right now. Of course, he's already won a ranking event himself this season, retaining